Enjoyment. Charlie. The best football I've ever had. Charlie. Too much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another enlightening edition of Sports for Less Daily Update. With 12 days to the commencement of the 2026 WFCON tournament, CAF has rescheduled this WFCON tournament. It's very worrying, and we're checking out some interesting updates from this rescheduling as some Super Falcons players have reacted to other latest surrounding our very own Super Eagles regarding our Four Nations Invitational Tournament in this month's 2026. Before I do that, if you are new on this platform, quickly, let's do it together. Subscribe to the channel, hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Show love to this video and platform by liking and sharing to other social media platforms. As usual, my name is Solomon Kwajasanse, your only nomenclature with engineer's philosophy in sports. Your Ghanaian who has declared his full support for Nigeria sports with the Nigerian name the only one, Solomon Chukwu Emeka. Please, let's drop our decent comments in the comment box for special shoutouts in my subsequent videos. I'll also be giving out some shoutouts in this video. Omo, straightforward, let's get into the video. Personally, I do believe, I know it's my opinion, but to some extent, it's also a fact. WFCON deserves its respect and recognition. How come, with 12 days to the commencement of the 2026 WFCON tournament, CAF can reschedule it? It's quite worrying, and let's check out the official communique from CAF as people are also reacting to. So this is the official communique from CAF. Initially, it was slated to take place in Morocco from the 17th of this March 2026 through to the 3rd of April 2026, but they've now taken it to July 25th through to August 16th, 2026. That is the latest. And let's quickly check it out per the official confirmation from the Confederation of African Football. In October 2024, the Confederation of African Football granted the hosting rights for the Total Energies CAF Women's African Cup of Nations, talking of WFCON 2026, to Morocco. And this tournament was scheduled for 17th March to 3rd April 2026. After discussions between CAF and its partners, FIFA and other stakeholders, CAF decided to reschedule the dates of the Total Energies CAF WFCON 2026 to 25th July to that of August 2026, that is 16th August 2026, to ensure the success of this important women's competition in the light of certain unforeseen circumstances. So that is the latest as an official communique from CAF postponing the 2026 WFCON tournament. So the WFCON tournament that was slated to take place in 12 days time, talking of yesterday, with the date of now is 11 days time, has been rescheduled by CAF. And on that note, some players of our very own Super Falcons have reacted to. Of course, they're preparing very hard towards this WFCON tournament in order to defend their title. According to Captain Rashidat Ajibadi, things are not okay at all. It deserves that kind of respect and recognition. And according to one midfielder of our very own Super Falcons, Christy Uchebi has also reacted to. Quickly, let's check out their reactions on the screens. This is from Capitano Rashidat Ajibadi. African women football deserves better. That is her reaction. And let's check out the reaction from Christy. According to Christy, it's actually disrespectful to what we represent. We deserve respect. So in all, I know there's a time as a good member of this continent, you also have to share your candid opinion. It's quite worrying. Had it been an AFCON tournament, talking of the male AFCON tournament, would they have cancelled it or would they have rescheduled it? That is a question that everyone has to ask CAF. And that is it coming from our women football and our Super Falcons. That is the latest. At this time, they have to break so that every player can join her respective club regarding how they can also prepare towards. The good news from one side for our Super Falcons is that to their preparation towards this WFCON tournament, I got to know that it wasn't the best. And this is an appropriate time, adequate one enough for them to prepare for this WFCON tournament from July to August 2026. So that is the latest from our women's football. Away from that, let's talk about our very own Super Eagles ahead of our preparation for the Four Nations Invitational Tournament scheduled to take place in Jordan from the 27th of March to the 31st of March 2026. I've spoken a lot about Eric Sekwichel's invitation. Now let's talk about the squad list and matters arising regarding the players that can get into the squad list for these matches against Jordan and that of Iran. The first player to talk about is Maduka Okoye in the goalkeeping department. After Eric Sekwichel refused to assure him the number one position at the just ended 2025 AFCON tournament, he shunned our very own Super Eagles and cemented his place at Udinese. Eric Sekwichel from that time decided to exclude him from our very own Super Eagles, and he has now even settled on Francis Uzoho as the main goalkeeper or the number one goalkeeper for our very own Super Eagles, with Stanley Nwabali being active after mutually terminating his contract with his former club side, Chippa United. And from exclusives that I've gathered, clearly tells us that everything is in line with the players supporting Eric Sekwichel's decision. They are now backing his decision that whatever he has settled on now is the best at this moment to go for Francis Uzoho. According to one of the reliable sources, it was through Instagram chats with one of the defenders at the just ended 2025 AFCON tournament. And these are the words or responses from this defender regarding Maduka Okoye being taken from the Super Eagles team with that good decision from our very own Monsieur Eric Sekwichel. Let's quickly check out this charts with that of my reliable source. If you are going to be at the World Cup, would Okoye have snubbed the AFCON to remain at Udinese? You know the answer. So if the coach says he is no longer in his plans, it is justified. That is what the player has to respond to. He proceeded with these words. Maybe it's the best way to prove to others that no one is bigger than the team. Of course, no player is bigger than the Super Eagles. I know Chel very well, and he doesn't like when a player undermines his authority. As part of the defense for the tournament, I can tell you that the coach likes it when everyone is on the same page, which is why Uzoho is his preferred choice. Okoye didn't cover himself in glory with his conduct. So this is a member of the AFCON team. Talking of a player within the Super Eagles team, what I can furtherly talk about is he was part of the defenders. And that is the latest as to what he can respond to Maduka Okoye at that moment of the AFCON tournament, ditching our very own Super Eagles to cement his place at his club side, talking of Udinese. And that is it. You can also share your honest opinion in the comment box. So regarding our squad list for this Four Nations Invitational Tournament, let me talk about the defensive departments. I think barely ago I reported to you on this platform exclusively that's one of the defenders that can make into the Super Eagles final cards as a new player is a defender who plays his club football currently for Trabzonspor, former player of Eyimba Football Club. His name is Chubuki Inari. According to the latest coming up, he is now racing against time to be fit just because of things are not going on well with him with thigh injury, and this has been an unforeseeable moment with how he can recover at this moment and when he'll be coming back with medical examinations confirming this thigh injury. He had swelling parts of his thighs, and this is the best moment. The medical team of his club side, Trabzonspor, are working everything out to get him fit back into Trabzonspor so that he can also make the Super Eagles team. But at this moment, he might be out of Eric Sekwichel's final cards for this Four Nations Invitational Tournament in Jordan. It hasn't been cancelled at this moment. Let me add it out for you to know that it is not certain that it is coming off or not. Per what we know with our previous updates, per the information you've gathered to, clearly tells us that everything is in line for this Four Nations Invitational Tournament. That is the latest surrounding our very own Super Eagles going into this Four Nations Invitational Tournament in Jordan. The first game will be against Iran. We all know the escalating military tensions in the Middle East, but it is what it is. Whatever it is, we keep you updated on this platform. So these are the latest coming in from the camp of our very own Super Eagles. Whatever it is in our preparations, I'll keep you updated in my subsequent videos. Let me end everything from the camp of William Osula. A lot of people are talking about this player, and he came into the limelight after scoring that late, beautiful goal for Newcastle United. 10 men Newcastle United against that of Manchester United on just this Wednesday, the 4th of March 2026. People are talking about, is he a Nigerian? And if he's a Nigerian, is he eligible to play for our very own Super Eagles? These are the background checks of who William Osula is regarding Nigerian football. His mother is from Denmark. His mother is a Danish. His father is a Nigerian French. He was born in Denmark. At the tender age of his, they left to England. So he is eligible to play for 4 countries: Denmark, Nigeria, France, and England. These are the respective countries that William Osula can play for. So far, so good regarding his international career. He has played for Denmark under 19, same as under 21. Last year, he had his first call-up to play for Denmark's senior national team. Due to injury, he just rejected that call-up, but is now eligible to honor any call-up from the Denmark national team. He has spoken at length before the West regarding his international future. Let's talk about his playing time at Newcastle United. So far, William Osula has played 24 games across all competitions. He has scored 4 goals. He is yet to assist. Predominantly, he plays as a center forward. So that is brief about this player and the more insights you need to know about him. According to his international future, there is a possibility of playing for Nigeria, but he feels at home in Denmark, and he thinks he can make the good future in terms of international football with the Denmark national team. Let's check out the Shoutouts from William Osula regarding his international future. This time around, I know it's a deep rejection from our very own Super Eagles. Now let's check it out, the Shoutouts on your screens. Let's have a full glare. I appreciate my Nigerian roots and follow the senior team, which was a possibility for me. Let me just reiterate. I appreciate my Nigerian roots and follow the senior team, talking of the Super Eagles, which was a possibility for me, which was a possibility for him. That was a past tense. All right, let me proceed with the exact words. But I feel very much at home with Denmark, and I look forward to having a good international career there. He feels at home with the Denmark national team in terms of his international career. So that is it from William Osula as he came into the limelight, scoring that beautiful goal, late winner for Newcastle United against Manchester United. You can enjoy every bit of his actions and movements on the various social media platforms. Just come to YouTube and search for William Osula. You get to know the exciting highlights of this striker, and you get to know how best he would be fit into the Super Eagles team, as to whether he might rescind his decision to play for our very own Super Eagles. Whatever it is in the coming days as it's developed, I will keep you updated on this platform. As usual, I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Before I take a leave of you, let me give special shout out to these amazing commenters. Special shout out to Charles Ogu. I do appreciate your support. Special shout out to Les Nelson. I do appreciate your support. Vincent Unyakara. I do appreciate your support. Special shout out to Mesa Peter Osai. Boss, I salute you. Shout out to Ohine Emmanuel Osakwe. I do appreciate your support. Special shout out to other cherished commenters in the comment box. Yusuf Mohammed 5099. Special shout out to Oli Benza. I do appreciate your support. Charles Oku, Majestic 6265. I do appreciate your support. Mandated Estate Guru. I do appreciate your support. Itiola Fellis, I do appreciate your support. To other cherished viewers and commenters with other subscribers in my previous videos, let's do it for this video, as you also have to share your candid opinion regarding CAF rescinding their decision or rescheduling the 2026 WFCON tournament. To me, I think it's not the best. We deserve that respect and recognition when it comes to WFCON tournaments. This is also a good platform or a good decision from CAF for our very own Super Falcons to gear up for what is said to be slated from July to August 2026. On that note, let's meet in the next one. It's bye-bye for now.